Hey, is it possible someone has found the skeleton of the Loch Ness monster washed up on a beach in Scotland? We're gonna find out if this is real or fake right now. Hey guys, Bill here. This picture and this story have been all over the news lately, and as you might suspect, I got a lot of questions from you guys asking me to check it out. One of the first people to send this picture in was Ben Cribb. Ben wrote, "I was on Facebook and saw this. Could it be the Loch Ness monster?" Ben, considering the source of this story on TikTok, I'm a little bit skeptical about the association with the Loch Ness monster, but what do you say we do this? Let's just take a look at the map and see how this all lays out. We're on Google Earth now and looking down on Scotland. Right here is Loch Ness, which is the lake where the Loch Ness monster supposedly lives. Okay, now the photo of the skeleton was taken over here on Balmety Beach, which is on the ocean.
Well, a picture of a mysterious skeleton in Scotland, or is that Scotland, Kylie, has reignited debate over the Loch Ness monster's existence.
I think there are a lot of people who would say that is impossible because the Loch Ness monster, also called Nessie, lives in freshwater, and that skeleton washed up from the ocean, which is salt water. The other issue is this: if Nessie lives in a lake, how would she get to the ocean? Okay, I admit, it's a little bit far-fetched, but before you make up your mind, let me propose a couple of possible explanations. If Nessie decided to leave the Loch Ness lake, there is a passage to the ocean, as we can see here on the map. And if she did make it to the ocean, perhaps it was the salt water that killed her. She then decays in the ocean, and what's left over later washes up on shore. On the other hand, I could see some crazy artists like Takeshi Yamada building this whole thing and putting it on the beach late at night to freak people out. Okay, so this is how I think we should vote on this one. If you think that's a real creature, whether it's Loch Ness, a whale, a dolphin, a turtle, then vote real, okay? If on the other hand you think some crazy artist prankster like cooked that up and just put it there to freak people out, then I want you to vote fake, okay? And then as usual, if you think we don't have an answer, you vote unknown. But I urge you to be careful with this one because it could be tricky. There are a lot of people out there who think this is a publicity stunt. And for an example, I bring up, the Black Rose from Turkey. Remember that one we did a couple of weeks ago? Well, as that turned out, that was completely fake, and they did do it as a publicity stunt to get more tourists to come to their town. So let's take one more look before you make up your mind. Look at that vertebrae. I mean, is it me, or do those things look like tiles or cutouts from paper plates? And what about the way it's so conveniently half buried in the sand? All right, well, it's not too late to change your minds. You can do it real quick while I pull out this and we find out what the official answer is because now it's time to do that kind of a thing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the thing on the beach over there in Scotland has been reviewed and is been judged to be 100% without any doubts real. Ladies and gentlemen, what we are looking at are the leftover remains of a real creature, not a piece of artwork created first in a garage or basement. The remains have been confirmed by Scottish marine animal expert Nick Davidson as the remains of a Minke whale. According to Nick, who studies the coast quite a bit, the carcass washed up many months ago, but was mostly buried under sand until a recent storm uncovered it again. Hey, don't go away just yet. There are a whole lot more real or fakes you can look at. Just go ahead and click on one.